Amannya gange nze Nabunnya Gertrude. Nava Masaka City ku kyalo kye bayita Kasijjagirwa. Nenzija wano mu mwaka gwa 2022 mu mwezi ogwokuna. Ne batandika okunzijanjaba nga nalwala kansa ow'ekyenda. Ekyange kiri kungulu. Emabega baakijjayo. Ne ntandikira eri emmanga ku navigation. Ne nfunayo okusaasirwanga kw'amaanyi era baatuyamba ne batuwa obutabo bw'oba omanyi Oluganda bakuwa ka Luganda akatusomesa ngeri ki gye tunejjanjabamu, ngeri ki bw'oba ogenze eri ku gundi eby'okukalirira ekyuma kiri obeera okiraba n'engeri abantu gye baba beebaseemu, emmere gye tulya, biki bitutasaanidde kulya. Ekiseera kyatuuka ne batuggyayo emmanga eyo ne batuleeta wano. Wano ekifo nakiraba nga kirungi nnyo kubanga enjawulo weeri, twafuna we twebaka, amazzi tuyina toilets, ate nga tuli bayonjo kubanga twekolamu omulimu. Ne tweyonja nga n'abasawo baffe abo tuli nabo. Era ne wabeera nga wano wajjawo ebibiina ebiyamba ebituleetera ku buyambi ng'emmere, sabbuuni, omuceere n'ebirala. Abasawo ne batugabira. Ate era ne bw'oba toyina ogendayo mu woofiisi musawo Sitera n'omugamba bwe bibaayo n'akuwa. Nze wano sifunyeewo buzibu kubanga nfunye okujjanjabibwa bwe nti si bwe najja era si bwe nali. Era ne nsaba ebibiina bino ebyeyongera okujja wano. Kati nga nze oba ne balwadde bannange abalala gye bali bwe tufaananya obulwadde, tusaba batwongereyo ku bubbaaga bwe tusiba wano. Tetubulina. Eyo mu ddwaliro bagamba tebwalina, ate wano tebugulika bwa bbeeyi nnene. Kati tulina kweyiya okulaba nti obeerawo okunyweza ebyo ebiba bikuvaamu. Naye nze nga wano sifunyeewo buzibu, nze ndi bulungi. Ekiseera kituuka ne nzirayo ko ewaffe ate ne nkomawo ku lunaku lwe baba baŋŋambye. Byebyo ebyange.
Thank you very much. My name is Ebong Tom Richard from Kwania district in northern Uganda. I came here in February 2003. I was admitted here from navigation to home care. And here in home care, we are very, very okay. We have accommodation, which is the tent, the bedding, the mattresses, which were being given to us. We have free water. We have free electricity. The compounds are clean. Toilet system are also okay. In fact, when I came here, I was really in a bad condition, but now there's a great improvement now. There's a very great improvement. And as I'm requesting now, I'm requesting authority or donor people to come and help us with foods and other utilities to support the sick people of Cancer Institute. And in fact, most of the cancer patients, the number are increasing. This day is too much. And we need support also from outside country or donors to come and support the patients. Thank you very much.
Omulabi wa Terefayina yaffe enkwaniriza era nkwebaza okuba nti oli ku Terefayina yaffe program zukka n'ensonga. Nze Maurice Mukibi Omugave. Obutambi obusoose abukuwadde embeera nga bweri ku Cancer Institute tunulidde ku ludda olw'abalwadde. Ekimu ku byensoso okulaba y'embeera eriyo nti omuntu yajja mwaka gwa 2002 n'omala yajja gwa 2003 myaka nga 2 ng'agenda maaso n'okufuna obujjanjabi mu Cancer Institute. Yebuvuddeko wabaddewo amawulire mangi agogera ku mbeera etali nnungi naddala ku bantu abo nga bwe basula. Weewaawo kati ku bifaananyi bye ndabye nga waliwo enjawulo. Naye oba oli awo era twetaaga okutegeera ddala ekituufu ky'ekigenda tugenda maaso ku Cancer Institute tegeza Uganda Cancer Institute nembeera nga wetuuse naddala ku kirwadde ekya kansa wano mu ggwanga lyattu Uganda. Mu studios nyina omwami Obote Amos ono tamanyi bulungi Luganda era nabwe ekyo tugenda kubanga tuwayamu naye nga twogera ate mu lulimi Olungereza okusobola butereevu okuba nti atunyonnyola ensonga ezo nange nja kuba nsobola okukyusaamu ate nzize mu lulimi Oluganda bannaffe abala ba Terefayina yaffe basobola okuba nga bategeera bulungi. Obote Amos ye Programs Manager wa Uganda Patient Navigation Program. Waliwo enteekateeka ya Cancer Institute okulaba nti bwongera kati okwongera okutunuulira abalwadde bano n'okubeekenneenya ate n'okugenda maaso n'okukola okunoonyereza okwenjawulo n'okulaba engeri gye bayinza okwongeramu okubayamba mu mbeera ez'enjawulo ng'oggyako embeera ez'eddagala naye ate n'okugenda ku mbeera ez'okutunuulira engeri gye bayinza okusuzibwamu, engeri gye bayinza okwongerwamu okuweebwa obuyambi obw'enjawulo nga bakolagana ne badonors ab'enjawulo. Nabwe kityo ngenda musaba asooka tubuuzeeko ate butereevu tugende maaso n'ensonga. Mr. Obote Amos, you most welcome. BBS Terefayina yaffe.
Thank you. Good morning, listeners and viewers. My name's Obote Amos. I'm the program manager for the Uganda Cancer Institute Patient Navigation Program. I'm so delighted to be here with the Maurice.
Yes.
And very grateful to BBS TV for hosting me this morning. Thank you so much.
Amos, let's begin with this. We received a lot of information, both negative and positive, in regards to the accommodation, to regards the status of the Uganda Cancer Institute. Can you give us an overview of exactly what is happening at the institution?
Thank you so much, Maurice. Uganda Cancer Institute is a semi-autonomous institution. I mean, it is established by the Act of Parliament in 2016. And in that act, it gives it a mandate to spearhead cancer prevention, treatment, cancer-related research and training for the entire country. That means all areas of cancer prevention treatment that the Ministry of Health should have undertaken has been decentralized or has been given or delegated to Uganda Cancer Institute through that act. So Uganda Cancer Institute is managed by the board appointed by the Minister of Health. So the board oversees all activities of the institute. It is managed by the executive director. And we have about 5 departments that would execute the mandate of the institute. So for a while, we have been seeing the number of cancer patients increasing. And sometimes back it overwhelmed our capacity to handle that. And probably that may have contributed to the negative publicity.
Yeah, that is.
But along the way, since 2019, 2020, we now embark on actually addressing the need of our patients. Right now, Uganda Cancer Institute have the highest number of highly trained oncologists. Oncologists are unique doctors who are specialized in only treating cancer. Their number is adequate, but also within Cancer Institute, we have now organized ourselves and we are now training oncologists locally through collaboration. So we have oncology fellowships which are going on at Uganda Cancer Institute to ensure that we have adequate number of oncologists to treat the cancers. Secondly, we embarked on ensuring we have adequate equipment to treat our patients. So right now, as I'm talking, Uganda Cancer Institute has 3 linear accelerators and 1 cobalt machine, which is high-end treatment, is comparable to the treatment that people would access it from US and those high-developed countries. And it is very rare to find such treatment in African countries. If anything, Uganda is #1. And to have
only in Africa.
Yes, we may have South Africa, but the high-end treatment is here in Uganda. I'm talking about the VMAT, which is precisely treats cancer with a very minimal effect.
Slightly, can you just outline the kind of services offered with those, by those machines?
So as I said, Cancer Institute has the entire department for community cancer prevention. And we call it Community Cancer Prevention Services. department, which is responsible for awareness, screening, and a moment they suspect that someone has a problem related to cancer, that's when they refer them to Cancer Institute. And we also have a static screening clinic, a unit in UCI that every day it runs, and screening is for free. You not pay anything. You only need to go there and you get checked. So that is the first important service that we are now trying to strengthen to ensure that people avoid the risks or reduce the risks that will make them develop cancer, but also we may not prevent it totally. We catch then cancer early. So when we catch cancer early, then we are able to treat with the possibilities of cure. So the second most important service is the treatment of cancer. So a moment we now confirm that this person has cancer, we now treat. Now in the treatment, there are three things. We have to have the oncologists who have the knowledge to handle that particular cancer. So we have specialists. Even within these oncologists, we have specialists for the types of cancers. And that is how deep it is. Like breast cancer is treated by specific oncologists for breast cancer. Cancer of the cervix is treated by specific oncologists. The cancer of the intestines, we have specific oncologists for them. That is how specialized our oncologists are. Then we have them. So when we have that, then we have the medicine. We have enough anti-cancer medicines, and it's for free. So these are things that people outside doesn't know. What I'm talking about is very minimally known to many of you outside there. Then on top of that, we have specialized equipment we are calling radiotherapy. This is what I'm talking about, that is high end. That if the oncologists see it better that we're treating using medicine or radiation, this is what benefits this patient, and for this purpose. That's when one is started on treatment. And the treatment is not like for malaria for 3 days. This is where we need to pick it right. Malaria treatment may take, coartem takes 3 days. But a moment you're put on, let's say, radiotherapy, it may take up to about 26 days. It depends on the type of cancer and the site where they're treating it. If it takes about 26 days, that requires someone to stay around to access the care. That also requires a little bit of one taking off from their job to attend to the treatment, and at specific times they don't need to miss it. So this makes the cancer treatment different from the treatment of other conditions that you know. So when we talk about cancer treatment, it's not like
treating malaria or flu cough.
No. So this is where we miss it all. So look at that person who is now going to get treatment for this period of 1 month.
Yes.
I would say that. This person must come to the hospital every day, and they are outpatients, right?
Yes.
They are expected to come from their home to the hospital and go back to their home. And know that radiotherapy, okay, Uganda Cancer Institute is the only hospital with the radiotherapy in the country. So whenever you go, whether you go to private hospitals offering cancer treatment, when your treatment requires radiotherapy, definitely you will come to Uganda Cancer Institute.
So that explains the grooming numbers.
Yes.
The rooming numbers.
All will aggregate there.
We just need to stop a little bit there, and I need to explain to some of these the people who are watching. Atulaba ku Terefayina yaffe omukulu mbwe mubuuza ku nsonga ya Cancer Institute weyimiridde, ategeezezza nti bayikola omulimu mulungi era be bamu ku basinga bw'otunula mu Africa, naddala ku equipments ezimu ze balina mu Cancer Institute ze zisinga mu Africa. Era ne mubuuza nti ddala equipments ezo zikola ki ekiri awo ekyenjawulo, n'agamba nti balina center mwe ba screeningira okukakasa ddala nti ono omuntu mulwadde wa cancer, okukakasa ekika kya cancer ekituufu ekikuluma, ate n'okuba nti mu nteekateeka ey'okuscreening oba okwekenneenya okkebera baba bagenderamu okulaba nti omuntu bamutegeera bukyali, kubanga chances z'okuwonya zibeera weziri singa baba bategedde mangu nga kansa yakatandika okusinga okujja ng'oluddewo ate kansa naba nga tasobola kuba nti awonyezebwa. Nagamba bamala okukitegeera nti ddala kansa omulina n'ekika kya kansa ky'olina, abakugu be balina abangi basobola okujjanjaba buli kika kya kansa okusinziira kye baba bazudde. Bw'aba kansa wa mabeere waliwo omukugu akola ku nsonga eyo, bw'aba kansa wa mumiro waliwo omukugu akola ku nsonga eyo, bw'abeera wa mu byenda balina omukugu akola ku nsonga eyo. Naye era mu ngeri y'emu ne bagamba nti obuzibu obusinga okuva nti abajja abantu bajja leeti, ate services ezimu bannayuganda tebazimanyi. Ndowooza yemu ku nsonga lwaki basobodde okujja olunaku olwaleero okusobola okuba nti boogerako naffe ku mbeera nga bw'eri mu Cancer Institute. Bagambye singa okeera kiyinza okubeera ekyangu ennyo okusobola okuwona. Naye agamba nti Uganda yemu ku Uganda Cancer Institute nti ne bw'obanga olwadde nga oli payida kizibu nnyo okufuna obujjanjabi eyo, era bajja kugamba nti wano tutuuse olina kugenda ku Cancer Institute. Kinnyonnyola ennamba ennene gye balina oba oli awo gye tusobola okulaba mu mawulire ng'abalwadde balabika basusse. In regards to innovation and development, what are the new developments in regards to treatment? You've talked about the machines.
Thank you, Maurice. So, having seen the overwhelming numbers and the challenges patients are getting in accessing the care.
Yes.
I mean, they are traveling long distance, let's say coming from upcountry to Kampala. The only address they know is Uganda Cancer Institute. So, Cancer Institute embarked on establishment of regional cancer centers to increase access, right?
Access to awareness, to medication.
All. So we already have Mbarara operating, Arua is operating at a low scale, Gulu is almost nearing launch, is having everything. And the next one will be in Bale. So if you have all these regions, we will reduce the number of patients who are coming and to Kampala.
No, a little bit there. Exactly what do we receive when you go to Mbarara, when you go to those other centers that are put in place?
So instead of awareness being created from the center, the regional cancer centers now takes on awareness in that region.
Okay.
Now we expect screening to be done in that region, treatment to be done in that region. Then if treatment requires radiotherapy, for now, that
then
is only when you are sent to Kampala, and you are sent now to that point of treatment. You are not coming to begin afresh. So for instance, in Gulu, we register, if you go there, we register you. That number is the same as number in UCI. You don't register anymore. We have the CT scan that side, we have ultrasound scan, we have the oncologist that side. Now, their coming here is a continuation in care.
To get the specialized kind of
yes.
treatment.
Now, after finishing this specialized treatment, we now send you back that side for follow-up.
You don't necessarily stay in Kampala.
You don't necessarily be here or continue struggling to come to Kampala and back. So that is one innovation. The second innovation that I initially talked about is to increase the number of oncologists by establishing the fellowship trainings here, which is going on. So we want to expand, we want to increase the number of oncologists in the country. Right now, there are very few, and we expect that when we increase awareness, the number of patients who are coming will increase.
Yes.
Right?
And you also need more doctors.
That is what we are now preparing for. With the time, we shall also have radiotherapy in the regional cancer centers. It's so expensive to establish, but that's now. The other thing we are now investing more is research. We want to specifically know the best way of preventing cancer and the best way of treating cancer. So we have an entire research department. And using sophisticated equipment, we want to try to use the telemedicine. If an oncologist is in Kampala, can review patients from countrysides without patients struggling. Yes, that is the innovations we are going to. And partly we're already testing them. The pictures taken in Gulu are being shared with the oncologists in Kampala.
Without bringing physical files?
No way, no way. Here they sit on their computers, accesses the...
And they have a discussion?
Oh yes, and now we say we're okay with it.
Okay. Omulabi wa Terefayina yaffe omukulu atugambye nti bakyongeramu nnyo ebirungo naddala mu kunoonyereza okw'enjawulo era kosa n'okulaba nti kati enteekateeka y'ebitundu eby'enjawulo bateekayo centers omuntu gy'asobola okugenda ssente ezo n'obeera nga butereevu gy'ogenda ate n'oba nga twetagisa kujja ku institute eno e Kampala olw'ensonga nti omujjuzo guyinza okuleeta ebizibu ebirala bingi ate n'enteekateeka y'okwongerako ku basawo kubanga abasawo olw'okuba nti ennamba zeeyongedde ng'abasawo batono balina enteekateeka y'okulaba nti bongerako ku basawo noza obanga oli musawo ng'oli eyo nga wandyetanze okwongera okufuna obukugu naddala ku kujjanjaba kansa enteekateeka ojja kujja butereevu Cancer Institute ebeerewo basobole okuba nga bakubuulye tugenda kuwummulamu wetudda nkyali ne mukulu Obote Amos twogera ku nsonga y'eddwaliro lya kansa Uganda wano ate n'ebyo batuuseeko naddala mu nteekateeka ez'enjawulo tukomawo tovaawo.